Take a deep breath in. Remove your eyes from the screen for just a moment. Look to the floor below you, and then up to the roof. From your left to the right. Even if you believe with all your heart that what you see and hear in this space has no bearing on how you feel, architecture's fascination with people tells us otherwise. The truth of the matter is that our students are great at masking negative emotions like stress and frustration behind the guise that our daily life at university, with all its social expectations, due dates and routine bustle, can be managed in spaces like Victoria Park. In 1961, Canadian-American journalist Jane Jacobs theorized that parks are inherently volatile spaces. They run at the extremes of either popularity or abandonment. Our project oversees the resulting isolation of such a disposition in our Victoria Park. The broad expanse of greenery permits exclusive behaviours, such as clustering in groups or being on one's own. In a vacuum, these behaviours would seem perfectly acceptable. However, that is not the case. We study at a campus founded on values of inclusivity and student-specific approaches to mental well-being. We carry out our short lives on Gadigal land, sometimes ignoring just how much it shapes our identity. Where, in this conflict of calm, can we take a deep breath in, if the spaces designed for relaxation continue to fail us? Bubble is an interactive sensory exhibition situated at the centre of Victoria Park that offers a sheltered space for students to diversify their modes of relaxation and socialisation. To recenter mental well-being as one of UCID's core tenets, the proposal for Bubble is outlined in two strategies, these being the initial activation of the space, and subsequently in the immersive exhibition of sound. Though tethered to the exploration of sound on Gadigal land, Bubble is not merely bound to an auditory experience in reconstructing an atmosphere of serenity. Initially, Bubble is a jarring visual, experienced from one of the various entries or axes within the otherwise flat Victoria Park. Seen from these viewpoints, Bubble takes form in the motif of a blanket covering the ineffectual park centre, glowing from beneath via warm interior lighting. With our use of high-density concrete, the pavilion would obscure any light that might leak toward the outside, permitting engagement only by occupying the space underneath. The organic, parametric form echoes the arterial quality of the park's fig and oak trees that currently attract seclusive behaviour from clusters or individuals. Conversely, Bubble sustains shared experiences between groups varying in size, offering space between the ground and the roof that removes the barrier of the park's overwhelming scale as a mode of bringing students together. This changing space permits reflection and meditation where individuals are left to themselves, and open discussion in groups. Additionally, while the allure of Bubble is non-temporal, it is deeply contextualized at the heart of Victoria Park. Adaptive to Sydney's increasingly unpredictable and adverse weather yearly, the pavilion serves not only as a shelter from the elements, but also as an ethereal waypoint for students on their way to and from the university's main campus. Within the structure, Bubble's jarring concrete exterior is justified, as capsules of light and sound immerse the visitor in a momentary escape from busy urban life. Although Bubble promises an atmosphere unmatched on campus currently, the project is rather focused on remixing Victoria Park's oral experience as a way of forming a deeper connection to land, as per UCID's Wingara design principles of respect and creativity. As visitors pass through into different pockets of space beneath the concrete structure, their decisions are rewarded with a corresponding sound of nature that can be activated via button press. Larger spaces will be accompanied by the bird song of the local dusky moorhen and Australasian swamp hen, as observed on the site, with more cramped pockets diffused by softer sounds of the wind and leaves rustling. Inspired by the effectiveness of white noise as a calming agent, The sounds of nature produced by speakers at the center of the structure drown out sound pollution from City Road and the main campus. The desire to experience Bubble's varied spaces and viewpoints means that visitors must at some point separate from or join in with a group of others. This technique is based on Nicolas Bourriard's Palais de Tokyo, where exhibition visitors formed a trio for a self-guided canoe ride. Bubble subscribes to Bourriard's criteria of relational aesthetics, wherein occasionally unrelated visitors would engage with the serene microtopia of interactive sensation. To be and talk with others sharing similar experiences in nature is to be comforted in symbiosis with land and people, to look at your worries and see that they, much like the experience in Bubble, are ephemeral. With the implementation of Bubble, we seek to recenter well-being at the heart of life at the university, as part of an ongoing mission to create public space that is invitingly relaxing and effortlessly social. If even our most immediate, unassuming surroundings influence our mental well-being now, what can we say for spaces that fail us, distance, and wear out to the point where we feel disconnected to everything else around us?